Alright, I want to start off by making a correction about something I said in one of the previous Doctor Who videos that I did. Made a made another mental error, unfortunately. I was talking about not having cable, and I said I don't even have a TV. Of course I have a TV. How else would I watch DVDs and Blu-rays? Well, I used to have a laptop that I used to be able to play discs where I could watch movies and shows, but the laptop I have now, because that laptop doesn't work anymore. The laptop I have now that I'm using right now, it doesn't have a disk drive, so I can't use that. So yes, I do have a TV. What I meant when I said I don't have a TV, I meant I don't have the ability to watch television. To watch television, as in television channels uh, on my television. That's what I meant. Television channels. That's what I meant. Hate making mistakes. And I was talking about moving from one state to another. I misspoke again. I did that in a previous video. That's what happens when you move a lot from state to state. You get a little confused. Well, not confused, but just misspeaking. I know where I was living. First, I was born in one state, then I moved to another state, and then I moved back to this state, and then I moved to another state, and then I moved back to this state. But then I corrected myself in that video. Anyway, so I wanted to show the Tom Baker collection that I have. So besides this one that I'm going to be talking about more later, Genesis of the Daleks, I have a lot. It's safe to say that I have more Tom Baker Doctor Who's DVDs and Blu-rays, more of Tom Baker than any of the other Doctors. So here's another one I have. This is The Key to Time Special Edition Doctor Who for Tom Baker. This is a whole season. It's on DVD. So it has the Ribos Operation, the Pirate Planet, the Stones of Blood, the Androids of Tara, the Power of Kroll, and the Armageddon Factor. And then I have this one. The Leisure Hive. And this one. Meglos. That's a good one. They're all good, but I think that's one of the ones that I like a little more, a little extra. Because Tom Tom is playing two roles. Tom Baker, he's playing the the Doctor, and he's playing the villain of the movie. And I thought he did a good job in that. An extra good job. Better than usual. And this one? Logopolis. This one... I'm pretty sure that's his last one. It's been a while since I've seen it. So the one that he regenerates into Peter Davison. Yeah. And this one? The Keeper of Traken. That's the one with the Master when he first appears as Anthony Ainley. And I have this one. The E-Space Trilogy. It's got Adric in it. It's the introduction of Adric. So it's the Full Circle story, State of Decay, and Warrior's Gate. Oh, this is also when Romana and K9 depart. And I have this one. Horror of Fang Rock. And I have this one. Robot. It's Tom Baker's first one. And then also I have some Blu-rays. A couple Blu-ray, well, I guess I could say some, because it's collections. This one. This is the Blu-ray for Tom Baker's. It says complete season 1. So the first one that Tom Baker was in, first season. So this has Robot again. So when I got these, I wanted to get them because it was a good deal for the price at the time. So I had to get ones that I already had previously on DVD. So I got Robot again, the Ark in Space, the Sontaran Experiment, Genesis of the Daleks again, and Revenge of the Cybermen. So I think I was trying to do the math, and I looked up the price for if I had just gotten the DVDs for the ones that I didn't have on this Blu-ray collection, and it seemed like a better deal to get the Blu-ray collection rather than paying for the DVDs of the Ark in Space, the Sontaran Experiment, and Revenge of the Cybermen. But even so, there's a lot of special features on these Blu-ray collections for Doctor Who. Just have to wait till the price goes down. And then I also have this one. So this is Tom Baker Complete Season 3. So this one has the Mask of Mandragora, the Hand of Fear, the Deadly Assassin, the Face of Evil, the Robots of Death, That's a good one. I used to have that one on VHS. The Talons of Wang Chiang. So this one, um, I think, yeah, this is the season where Sarah Jane leaves, and then later in the season, Leela shows up for the Doctor's companion. So that was a touching farewell for the Sarah Jane character. Which leads me to the next thing I was going to talk about. Sarah Jane. I think that possibly Sarah Jane might be my favorite Doctor Who companion. At least equal to my feeling of Tom Baker being my favorite. She so she's played by Elisabeth Sladen, who sadly I was surprised when I found out. I found out many years later that she died. I believe it was cancer. So that was very sad. She was she played the character of Sarah Jane very well. She was, I guess, would Girl Next Door be a way of describing her? She was very a nice character. She was very um, at times amusing, um, cute. I guess that'd be a good way of describing her. Amusing and cute and nice. Very nice character. It was nice that she was able to uh, show up later in the new Doctor Who uh, episodes, the new Doctor Who show, and then she they tried to have a spin-off of her own show, but I watched it. I used to have that on VHS, but then they didn't make any more. But then it was nice that they brought her back to again many years later uh, for her own spin-off show. I have, I think, a couple seasons of that. Uh, yeah, the Sarah Jane Adventures. I thought I had the second season, but well, I was trying to get more of the seasons, but they weren't available when I was looking for them. So that's nice that her character, she was able to play her character later. I I think uh, the point was made that her character was loved, and the actress was loved for playing the character uh, in the special features for this. Yeah, but there's kind of like Doctor like Tom Baker, who I felt like was my favorite for a long time. Which I guess he's my favorite, but I do like a lot of the other actors who played the Doctor in, and also uh, Sarah Jane was a I I like her a lot. She's one of my favorite. Well, yeah, I guess my favorite. But I really like I like a lot of the other companions too. So kind of the same thing. Where I want to say they're my favorite, but I don't want to like exclude the other ones, the other companions, because there's some other good companions too. Okay.